Welcome to Meteorology 101. Visit our website at meteorology101.com. In this presentation, we are going to look at tropical systems. Tropical cyclones are warm core, non-frontal, synoptic scale cyclones, which develop over tropical or subtropical waters, and have a definite organized circulation. The number of tropical storms and hurricanes increases substantially in August, peaks in mid-September and decreases towards a minimum by early November. The storm is called a typhoon if it forms in the eastern hemisphere, 0 degrees to 180 degrees east. The storm is called a hurricane if it forms in the western hemisphere, 0 degrees to 180 degrees west. In order for a tropical cyclone to form, certain conditions must exist. There must be a pre-existing low-level disturbance. Sea surface temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit or higher over large open oceans with a small horizontal sea surface temperature gradient. A Coriolis parameter greater than that found at 5 degrees latitude. Weak vertical wind shear, like found in the deep easterlies. Upper level divergence, outflow, above the surface position. The tropical cyclone exhibits convergence from surface to about 10,000 feet inflow layer. An area of non-divergence is between 10,000 to 25,000 feet middle layer. Divergence above 25,000 feet, outflow layer, forms an upper level anticyclonic outflow. The eye is a cloud-free area that forms in the center of the storm. It is caused by intense adiabatic compression. A wall cloud surrounds the eye with the most intense upward vertical motions of the storm occurring. Further out from the eye rainbands form. These bands spiral towards the storm and feature intense upward vertical motions with heavy convective activity. Tropical cyclone life cycles include the formative stage, the immature stage, the mature stage, and the decaying stage. The formative stage, also called the incipient stage, the formative stage has winds 63 knots and a disorganized cloud pattern with an apparent circulation. Surface pressures are generally 1000 millibars or greater. The following are tropical cyclones in the formative stage. Tropical disturbance, tropical depression, tropical storm. Tropical disturbance, originating in the tropics or subtropics, having a non-frontal migratory presence. Maintaining its identity for 24 hours or longer. Sustained winds are 33 knots with no closed isobars. Convective activity is 100 to 300 nautical miles in diameter. Characteristics of a tropical depression include maximum sustained surface winds of 33 knots, 38 miles per hour, circulation is apparent, and at least one closed isobar present. The storm is assigned a number at this stage. Characteristics of a tropical storm include maximum sustained winds are 34 to 63 knots, 39 to 73 miles per hour, inclusive. Numerous closed isobars and significant surface pressure falls. A name is assigned to the storm at this stage. The immature stage. This stage is also called the intensification stage. Winds will be 64 knots, the cloud pattern becomes more organized, eye formation occurs, numerous closed isobars, and spiral bands develop. This stage lasts from the onset of hurricane/typhoon intensity until the maximum winds and lowest pressures are reached. The name will be the same as the tropical storm. The mature stage. This stage lasts from the time the storm reaches maximum intensity until it begins to decay. During this stage the surface pressure stops falling, the area of maximum winds expands outward from the center, and the spiral band cloud pattern expands. The decaying stage. This stage begins when the storm weakens below its maximum intensity. A storm may decay if it recurves over land, moves into colder water, or moves into an area with stronger vertical wind shear. Tropical cyclones in the decaying stage may re-intensify to the immature or mature stage. The life cycle of a tropical cyclone varies significantly from storm to storm. Some stages of development may be reached more than once, while some stages may be missed altogether. The Saffir-Simpson scale places the hurricane/typhoon into one of 5 categories, based on strength of sustained surface winds.